Hey people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Here we talk about natural hair and lifestyle. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience using menstrual cups. You can tell I am so excited because these menstrual cups are life-changing and I can't wait to share everything about it with you. So let's get started. The very first time I saw a menstrual cup was an ad on Instagram. I can't remember the particular brand that did that advertisement that I saw, but I saw it and at first I was so overwhelmed, mainly because I didn't educate myself about it then, and that was in 2018, which is like 3 years ago. So when I saw it, I was like, what is this? How is this cup going to enter into my vagina? How is that even possible? And even though there was a video tutorial teaching how to do it, I didn't really put my mind to it because I just wasn't open-minded. I was like, I'm not going to be accepting this into my vagina. So fast forward to this year, I just got tired of using pads. The reason that I got tired of using pads is this. I don't know if it happens to you, but pads make me sweat a lot. I just generally sweat a lot around that area whenever I am menstruating and I am wearing pads. And then tampons, I haven't really tried tampons just because I am not comfortable with tampons. I feel like tampons really dry you out from the inside, and I just wasn't into anything that would be getting into my vagina. So that was when I was like, you know what, I'm going to try menstrual cups. So at the very big challenge I had was finding where to get the menstrual cups and being confused on what size of menstrual cup, but I figured it out. So I did a little bit of research and I came across Diva Cup. I went to their website and I was so glad to see that there was like a quiz that helps you know the right size of menstrual cup to use. So I took that quiz and menstrual cup, the size 1 was recommended. Now in case you're wondering, the cups come in different sizes. For Diva Cup, I only know for Diva Cup because Diva Cup is the brand that I bought and it's the one that is readily available rather in Nigeria. So the cup comes in 3 sizes. There's a size for people that have given birth and from the ages of 30 and above, and then there is the size for people that haven't given birth. And also there are other factors that they would ask you to know which size is for you, because some women have larger uterus. Just like we all have so many individual differences, it also applies to our body. So I highly recommend that when you want to buy this menstrual cup, at first go to the website, I think shopdiva.com. I'm going to put the website here and also leave a link to it in the description, just to take the quiz, right? And when you take the quiz, you now know the right size of the menstrual cup. Now when it comes to buying it in Nigeria, they don't really ship to Nigeria on the website, but there is a store that they stock their products. I've forgotten the name of the website, and Jumia. So I went to that store and the price I saw, I ran for my life. I ran so much, so I went to Jumia. And you get to Jumia and you type menstrual cup in the search icon, a couple of other cups come in. So, and there is something I really want you to listen, right? It's easy for you to fall into the trap of, oh, all these other menstrual cups are cheaper, let me go for them, right? I bought the Diva Cup and the Diva Cup was like 12,500 naira. That is what I bought it. And at first when I saw the price, I was like, whoa, that's a lot. But thinking about it and calculating how much I spend on pads every year, it is way higher than that. And for me that has really painful menstruation and I have heavy flow, the pads that I use, there's this brand of pad that really helps the pain, so that is what I use, and it's like 2,000 naira one, and I have to buy like 3 packs of it, which is like 6,000. So if you do the calculation for a year, you know that I don't even want to think about it. A woman spends so much on pads every year. So when I saw it, I did a mental calculation. I was like, oh, this is cheap, considering the fact that the cups are reusable and you can use them for up to a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years even. So I was like, I'm going to give it a try. So like I was saying, when you get to Jumia, there are so many other cups there, and those cups are out of packaging. They are not branded, and I wanted to stick to a brand that is reputable, has a good reputation, and one that I know that if anything happens to me, I can confidently say, oh, this is Diva cup, this is what I used, and all of that. So that was why I decided to leave it. So I advise that when you're shopping for this cup, please go for, I think Diva cup is the only one they stock on Jumia now, so just go for Diva cup. I'm going to leave a link to Diva cup in the description of this episode to Jumia, so you can check them out and purchase if you want to, just to be safe, right? Don't go for the other ones that you see like 3,000 in case of anything. And looking at it, I don't even know what the quality is going to be like, so that was why I settled for Diva cup. The menstrual cup arrived. I was so excited. I opened it up and it comes with an instruction manual, which I so much recommend that you read and you go through the instruction manual. It is so important that you read the instruction manual and then the cup itself. When I saw the cup, I was first of all overwhelmed because I was like, oh my god, even though I have already like figured out how to, how to insert it, but I was like, I felt a bit overwhelmed, but I was like, I'm going to do this by fire by force. So the first thing that I did when I got the cup out of the pack is, according to the instruction manual, you have to sanitize by boiling the cup in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. So I basically put hot water in a pot. I put water in a pot, boiled it, brought it to boil, and then put the cup inside and boiled it for 5 to 10 minutes. Now, in case you're wondering, while boiling water, boiling hot water actually kills germs. So many germs, so many things are liable to give you infection and whatever. But so I decided to boil the cup, and after boiling the cup, I left it to dry. So please note that when I got the cup, at the time the cup came in from Jumia, I was already 2 days into my period. So before I filmed this video, I wanted to film it immediately after my first period using the cup, but I was like, let me go through another cycle again. Let me see if there are more observations I can share with you guys. Look at the cup. Well, I'm going to insert a video here or here. You will see that the cup comes with a stem. Now that stem makes it easy for you to insert it into your vagina, and I'm going to be sharing with you in a minute how I inserted the cup and the best way to insert the cup. Like, this is the fail-proof formula. Like, I love it. After you must have sanitized the cup, now the cup is in this cute little bag. This is the bag that comes with the packaging as well. This is the bag that you store the cup after your cycle and after you've used it. So I'm going to bring it out now. I hope this is very clear enough. The stem was much longer than this, but according to the instruction manual, when you insert the cup and the stem is making you uncomfortable, if you look closely at the stem, you see there are lines there. You just take a pair of scissors and you cut it following that line trim. So there was one more stem here, and when I insert it, it makes me really uncomfortable. Like, it's always lapping with my labia, so I had to cut that part off, and it was now more comfortable than ever. To insert the cup, the first thing that you have to do is that you wash your hands. Now make sure to wash your hands with a fragrance-free soap. The soap that I normally use all the time, I use it to bathe, and I used it like in washing my hands, and what I'll be using is Dudu Ocean soap. Dudu Ocean is very inexpensive. I love that soap so much. So you just use it to wash your hands. Make sure your hands are thoroughly clean, and after, you must have sanitized it the way I had mentioned earlier. Now when you get the cup, there are actually 2 ways that you can insert it into your vagina. So the first way is you take it like this, right? You fold it and then you fold it this way. It looks like this. But I figured out that it's looking like this, and me trying to insert it in was so overwhelming for me, and it didn't just work. So the best one that worked for me, and I recommend that you try, if you try this first one and it didn't work for you, is this. So hold the cup, right? Take your fingers like this. So when you fold it in, this is what the cup looks like. So as it is like this, you can then insert it in. Quickly, I forgot to mention, in order to get a comfortable position inserting this cup, just go to your toilet, close the toilet seat, keep one leg on top of it so you'll be able to properly get your vagina, or you can just keep one leg on top of a chair around your house. I'm going to illustrate using these my two fingers. Right now, you know that like the entrance to your vagina are the labia, they're like there. So let's say this is your vagina, it looks sealed normally, right? And when you want to insert, there is your labia is here. So what you do is you take your other hand, kind of like separate it. You take your other hand, hold your labia like this is your labia. Then you take the cup, you fold it in the manner that works best for you, which I recommend is this way that I just did right now. I'm gonna do it again like this. Okay, and then this is your vagina, right? As your fingers are separate, the other fingers are separating the labia, then you move it in. Your vagina will naturally open because it is elastic. So when it goes in, as you're moving it in, when it goes in, what you do is, you see this side, it has to sit, it has to pop open inside. So you press it, it pops open, and then it suctions to the walls of your vagina. So if you look closely at the rim, there are perforations here. These perforations are like suction, I hope suction is the right word, that helps it suction to the walls of your vagina. So you won't experience anything like, oh, is it going to slip out or is it going to fall off? No, it actually suctions to the walls of your vagina. So when you must have inserted it and it's like this, what you just do is you just basically gently push it in. So when you push it in and you realize that this rim, right here, when this rim is in, right, and it's hurting your labia, you can just cut off that extra part I told you, then you push it in. It goes all the way in. This cup is so comfortable, and with the way it is, you'll be thinking that, oh, when it enters, it's going to be making you uncomfortable, but that's not actually true. Like, you won't feel anything. If you're not careful, you're even going to forget that you have a cup on the inside of you. So like, that's how very comfortable it is. And for the first time, just in case you're not confident enough that you put it in well, you can maybe wear panty liners just in case. And I recommend that you try, if that's your first time trying it and you're not confident that you inserted it in well, don't put it in on a day that you know you're going to be going out a lot. Or even if you put it in, just wear pad just in case. The first time that I inserted it in, I did it wrongly, so it leaked. Why it leaked is that I didn't pop it open, so the vagina, it was just sitting like this inside my vagina, so that was why it leaked. But once you put it in, right, and you like, it's in like this, right, if you press here, you're going to feel that pop sound right inside of you to show that it's now open like this to collect blood. So what happens is that the blood directly goes into the cup. Okay, the first time I used it, I wasn't afraid because I was just open-minded and I was really looking for something that would take away pads and tampons from my life. And the fact that you're also saving the environment by using cups. Cups are eco-friendly. Pads are non-biodegradable. They don't degrade. They keep on accumulating and they keep polluting the water, the environment, and it keeps affecting the earth. So this is like a very eco-friendly product and I love it so much. And you can use this for up to 4 years, up to 3 years, depending on the instruction manual how long it says. But the best way to know if your cup is due for change is when you begin to feel like it's having like a film, it's like powdery film on it, like you could feel the quality is depreciating, right? That is when you know that you have to change your cup. So that's all, guys. I never wanted to make this video so long, so I hope it's not that long for you. So this is my experience using the menstrual cup and also how to insert the menstrual cup. This is my fail-proof formula and I really recommend that you try it. Just keep an open mind. Trust me, when you try this menstrual cup and you discover how it works for your body, you're going to love it so much and you won't go to pads. Like, I'm not using pads anymore. I'm very serious about it, honestly. So please check out the next video that I'll be uploading in 2 days time, which is a part 2 where I'm going to be sharing with you how to remove the cup, and the part 3 where I'm going to be answering all your questions. When I posted this on my Insta stories on Instagram, I got a lot of questions, and on my WhatsApp status I got so many questions. So I'll be having a separate video, which will be the third part, where I answer all the questions that you guys sent in. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe, tap the bell beside the subscribe button, share this video. I feel every woman should use a menstrual cup. It is so convenient and you're going to love it so much. Take it from me. So now hurry, share this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching to this point. You're the real MVP. Bye.